Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble home in Livingston, Montana. Okay, what's the date today? October 14th of 2020. At least I know the time. I'm really terrible when since I'm retired, time gets away from me a lot. You know what I mean? I don't know what day it is, what hour it is, and all that stuff. Okay. What I'm going to be doing for the next few minutes is doing a very simplified, non-complicated, non-detailed, make sure you catch all this, knife review. I haven't done a knife review in a while simply because I haven't bought one. I got too many knives anyway. My prized possession of knives, of course, is my Pumas, my German-made Pumas. But we're going to have a little look at this guy right here. And by the way, you might as well consider this an unboxing because I haven't even looked at it myself. I just took the plastic off. But this is what it's called, a Boker Plus Rambler. It's just a real small little straight blade guy. And before we get into that part, I want to settle something because I seen on the internet that a lot of guys were debating where this thing came from, where these pieces come from. Right there on that box, if you can see it, made in China. Made in China, like old Trump says. What's not made in China? 75%, come on, let's face it, folks. You go into Wally World, take and turn over the tag on the object, 75% of the stuff you look at, made in China. It's one of the problems here. But anyway, let's have a look at this, okay? Boker Plus Rambler, like I say. Okay. Come in kind of a nice little black box here. I can, give them that anyway. Okay. Now, gonna figure out, oh yeah, it's got one of these flip-top jobbers like that. Let me open that up. Hope you can see this okay. Let me pitch this stuff off of here. Sorry about this. I really don't get into this unboxing stuff, folks, but you know how it is. I don't know. Probably registration. Some of that stuff for keeping moisture. Okay. Here's another one. Okay, let's have a look at this guy. This right here is the sheath. I know this is supposed to be a little leather sheath. Let's take a look at it real quick here. I've heard a lot of complaints about this sheath. I really should have probably taken this stuff out before I... Anyway, it comes with this little tiny leather sheath. I better hold it up here so I'm having troubles with that. I hate that when I don't hold stuff upright. But anyway, let me see what I'm seeing here. A lot of people are saying this thing's real cheap, and I don't know. It's probably good enough for the purpose, Okay, got that. Then we'll take a look at this right in here. There's the Boker Plus Rambler. Let me pluck this out of here. Okay, that came out relatively easy. Okay. There's some smudging there on that blade. But anyway, there is this little guy right here. I'm not, like I say, I'm not gonna, you guys can go to Boker's website or go to Amazon or whatever have you, and get all the fine little details here. This right here, this jimping, they really don't call it jimping, they call it something else, but I like that, and it's definitely got a hollow ground right here, and his blade is 2 3/4 inch. I can't remember how thick it is right here, but, just take a look at it for yourself. It's not really all that thick. And believe it or not, this right here is G10. Let me try to get this in focus here, which my autofocus doesn't want to work like usual. Come on, autofocus, do it. People don't like me burning daylight. I don't like burning daylight either. Yeah, I guess it's probably best if I just spin it in front of my face here. That's as good a look as you're going to get, But it does have, like I say, I guess you could call it jimping, and that, of course, this handle is very, very small. I didn't bring a ruler here, but, we're looking at this right here, which is, I don't know, maybe 3 inches or something. I think the total length of this knife's only like 5 inches. But this blade right here is what caught my eye. It's a hollow ground, and I know doggone well this thing should be pretty sharp. Let me check it out. Hell, it's not that sharp. And the blade itself is made out of 440C stainless steel, which isn't exactly the best steel, knife steel, but it's not the worst either. It kind of falls in the middle of everything. But if you want to know what you'll pay for one of these little Ramblers, $50. Like I say, it's got the guy's name on it, the Lavinick or whatever. I don't know. You probably can't see it. But, man, I'm having a heck of a time getting it so you guys can see this. But I really should lay stuff down like it's down, but I always got to set up an extra tripod and do all this stuff. And anyway, it says Boker on this side right here, if you can see that, which I'm sure you can't. Maybe you can. And then it's got the guy that designed it. His name is on that other side. Yeah, right there. Well, I wish it... There. Take a screenshot, quick. Oh, I'm just kidding. I know a lot of people don't even probably care about this video. But I just thought I'd show this, show and tell time or whatever have you, in case somebody wanted to, let me say this before I stop this video. I have always been a proponent of straight bladed knives. It's only been about 10 years or so since I stepped into the world of folders, these fancy folders, Benchmade and all this other stuff. And some folders have turned out to be really, really good folders, and some of them are just pure junk and fall apart, But that's one thing usually about a straight bladed knife. You got to do something real weird before it'll fall apart. Now you take, like, this is one of my favorite folders. This is a Pilar, Columbia Knives, Columbia River Knives and Tools Pilar. When I got 3 of them, I like these so well. But now this is what I want to show you. If you could possibly see this, the difference between this Pilar and this little Boker Plus Rambler. Just take a look at that blade, though. That blade is pretty substantial, in my humble opinion, stacked up against this Pilar. So, I don't know what else to tell you. Of course, you got a lanyard hole right there, And G10, it's blue. I know you can see that. And, good workmanship. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. But I'm betting you a dime to a dollar this bugger's made in Japan. China, excuse me, And like I say, for you folks that want to know all the details and every minute little thing and all that, well, just go ahead and hop over to Boker's website or get on Amazon. You can read all day long. But You know, this is the first time I've actually seen it. And it's actually got a number right there on the back of that hilt. But I don't really know what that number is for or whatever have you, but, I don't know. I guess it's, it's whatever, it's whatever floats your boat, I guess, But that, this is a real tiny little knife. I think it weighs 2 ounces or something like that. And it's really about all there is to this. How much time? God, it is, good God. I got 10 minutes. I got to get gone. These videos, I don't like to make them very long at all. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was a Boker Plus Rambler. Okay, I want you to take it easy. We'll see you on down the trail, and adios, my friends. And how do I get out of here? Goodbye.